Welcome to my video series working through the Sonic Pi tutorial. In this video, Section 6, FX. Studio FX. One of the most rewarding and fun aspects of Sonic Pi is the ability to easily add studio effects to your sounds. For example, you may wish to add some reverb to parts of your piece, or some echo, or perhaps even distort or wobble your bass lines. Sonic Pi provides a very simple yet powerful way of adding FX. It even allows you to chain them so you can pass your sounds through distortion, then echo, and then reverb. And also control each individual FX unit with opts, in a similar way to giving params to synths and samples. You can even modify the opts of the FX while it's running. So, for example, you could increase the reverb on your bass throughout the track. Guitar pedals. If all of this sounds a bit complicated, don't worry. Once you play around with it a little, it will all become quite clear. Before you do, though, a simple analogy is that of guitar FX pedals. There are many kinds of FX pedals you can buy. Some add reverb, others distort, etc. A guitarist will plug his or her guitar into one FX pedal, i.e. distortion, then take another cable and connect, chain, a reverb pedal. The output of the reverb pedal can then be plugged into the amplifier. Guitar to distortion to reverb to amplifier. This is called FX chaining. Sonic Pi supports exactly this. Additionally, each pedal often has dials and sliders to allow you to control how much distortion, reverb, echo, etc. to apply. Sonic Pi also supports this kind of control. Finally, you can imagine a guitarist playing whilst someone plays with the effects controls whilst they're playing. Sonic Pi also supports this, but instead of needing someone else to control things for you, that's where the computer steps in. Let's explore FX. Adding FX. In this section, we'll look at a couple of FX, reverb and echo. We'll see how to use them, how to control their opts, and how to chain them. Sonic Pi's FX system uses blocks, so if you haven't read section 5.1, you might want to take a quick look and then head back. I'll be sure to link the relevant video in the description. Reverb. If we want to use reverb, we write with FX reverb as the special code to our block like this. So we have with FX reverb do play 50 sleep 0.5 sample elect clip sleep 0.5 play 62 end. Let's listen to that. Run. That's nice. Now play this code and you'll hear it played with reverb. It sounds good, doesn't it? Everything sounds pretty nice with reverb. Now let's look what happens if we have code outside of the do end block. So we have this same with FX reverb and that block, but we add sleep 1 play 55. Yep, notice how the final play 55 isn't played with reverb. This is because it is outside the do end block, so it isn't captured by the reverb FX. Similarly, if you make sounds before the do end block, they won't be captured. So if we add play 55 sleep 1 beforehand, and play that, do you hear the difference? Let's listen again. It's a little bit subtle, but it's there. Echo. There are many FX to choose from. How about some echo? We'll take away these outside parts and use with FX echo, and it's the same code in the middle, so I'll just press play. Run. Cool. One of the powerful aspects of Sonic Pi's FX blocks is that they may be passed opts, similar to opts we've already seen with play and sample. Excuse me. For example, a fun echo op to play with is phase, which represents the duration of a given echo in beats. Let's make the echo slower. So we have with FX echo phase 0.5. Do. We'll run that. Oops, what did I do wrong? Oh, phase colon, not colon phase. Alright, sounds different. Let's also make the echo faster, phase 0.125. That's kind of cool. Let's make the echo take longer to fade away by setting the decay time to 8 beats. So we're back to phase 0.5, comma, decay colon 8. We'll try that. Yeah, nice and slow decay. Okay. Nesting FX. One of the most powerful aspects of the FX blocks is that you can nest them. This allows you to very easily chain FX together. For example, what if you wanted to play some code with echo and then with reverb? Easy, just put one inside the other. So we have with FX reverb do, and it's the same code on the inside. FX colon reverb do. With FX echo phase 0.5 decay 8 do. Play 50 sleep sample sleep play 62 end. Okay, we'll listen to that. That's kind of nice. Think about the audio flowing from the inside out. The sound of all the code within the inner do end block, such as play 50, is first sent to the echo FX, and the sound of the echo FX is in turn sent to the reverb FX. We may use very deep nesting for crazy results. However, be warned, the FX can use a lot of resources, and when you nest them, you're effectively running multiple FX simultaneously. So be sparing with your use of FX, especially on low-powered platforms such as the Raspberry Pi. Discovering FX. Sonic Pi ships with a large number of FX for you to play with. To find out which ones are available, click on FX in the far left of this help system and you'll see a list of available options. That's right there. Here's a list of some of my favorites: wobble, reverb, echo, distortion, slicer. Now go crazy and add FX everywhere for some amazing new sounds.